Wow! How incredible! Good afternoon from SeaWorld Orlando, where we're here to ride some roller coasters. I've had the itch to ride some roller coasters ever since we got off of Iron Gwazi. If you want to see that video, we'll put a link in the description box down below when I screamed my head off on Busch Gardens' newest roller coaster. So if you're ready to ride some roller coasters, let's go. They've got some good ones here. All right, I just got done with guest relations or guest services because I picked up my hard copy of the Pass Member Pass. It's got penguins on it. It's a Guy Harvey artwork. It was only $5, and the $5 ends up going to the Guy Harvey Foundation. So I prefer having a plastic card over the paper because they just last longer. Also, it looks cooler. One of the other reasons we came to SeaWorld today is because they recently got announced the Coaster Capital of Orlando. And they have merchandise that reflects that. It's pretty cool. Not sure what the price is, though. It doesn't say the price on any of these. Not even on the shirt up there. Huh. Interesting. They've even got a mug that says that for $11.99. And a thermos for $29.99. So there you have it. Coaster Capital of the City of Orlando. And not too long ago, SeaWorld rescued their 40th thousand animal. It's a pretty big milestone. I think the last time we were here, they were like 200 shy, so they've made it to 40,000. Way to go, SeaWorld. So the first roller coaster you see when you enter the park is Manta, which is a B&M flying coaster. Now, unfortunately, it is not running right this moment, but I've been told by a team member that it should be back up and running later. So I'll have to come back and check this one out at a later time. But let's keep going around the park and see what is available. So when the ride is running, this is what it looks like. You just swoop and swim right over the waves. It's actually really cool. There's a lot of inversions on this one, but you don't even know it because you're hanging upside down. It's actually the reason why I'm wearing this Manta shirt that I bought the last time I was here. Probably one of my favorite coasters. So technically speaking, Journey to Atlantis is considered a roller coaster. It's like a hybrid water coaster. But the wait time today on this is over an hour and a half because it's over 90 degrees today. So I think I'm gonna pass on this one, but Kraken is right around the corner. Now, right when you're walking over to Kraken on the far right, they've got a mural of a Kraken. It's pretty cool. I love the colors. They did a good paint job on this ride. Now, Kraken is also a B&M roller coaster, but what's unique about this coaster is that it happens to be a floorless coaster. All of SeaWorld's coasters have a unique twist about them. And this one is a floorless coaster. It has a lot of inversions. I'll say that it is one of the oldest coasters here. But boy, is it fun. So here is the restraint for Kraken. It's just a simple over-the-shoulder restraint, and it's completely floorless. coaster.
Huh?
That's a powerful coaster.
It is. It's a little rough.
Yeah. So it's been about 3 years since I've ridden that ride. I forget how jerky it can be. There's a lot of inversions and you can get dizzy really quickly, but it is a fun coaster. It is. It's a floorless, the only floorless roller coaster here in Orlando, and it's actually very similar to Kumba out at Busch Gardens. Very similar to Kumba. In fact, I've seen a video where they overlaid the two on top of each other and they're almost identical, except this one, you know, is a little bit newer than Kumba. But there's some newer, cooler coasters like Mako, which we're gonna head to right now. So we are over at Mako, which is a B&M hypercoaster. It goes all the way to the outskirts of the park and back. But the real thrill here is how high it goes and how many airtime moments you have. It's pretty crazy. It is the tallest coaster in Orlando and is the only hypercoaster. You'll see that this is the chair that you sit in, and there's definitely designed to give you lots of airtime as it's just a lap bar, no over harness because there's no inversions. I have to say, Mako's queue is definitely very ominous. You can see all the sharks swimming. See the sharks swimming? There we go. Lots of airtime. All right, the finale. Such a fun ride. That's fun. The adrenaline rush. That ride is always an adrenaline rush. My ears pop every time I get to the top. Overall, much smoother than Kraken. Super fun ride. If you're in Orlando, you're at SeaWorld, you've got to go on that ride. And it looks as though Infinity Falls is going to be opening soon. They were down for a while. It is still down today. Drained a few days ago. Looks like now they filled it with water. And they're just sending empty lifeboats through. Man, what I would give to jump in that water today. It is a hot one. And every time we come over to Infinity Falls, we have to say hello to the Infinity Falls Sloth. Hello, Infinity Falls Sloth. How are you today? And you'll see by this sign, it says Infinity Falls is closed for annual maintenance, but I can't imagine it being down for much longer, as they're already testing rafts. It's got to be opening soon. It's about to get really hot here soon. And this is going to be a very popular attraction when that time comes. Now, a lot of questions get asked about what do we do with our equipment when we go on the roller coaster, especially if Jen's not here and it's just me being solo. SeaWorld and Busch Gardens have the ability to rent lockers for $10 for 2 hours, and you can transfer that rented locker from locker station to locker station. So that's what I've been doing all day. So now we're going to head over to Icebreaker and check out the wait time on that. Oh no, it looks like Icebreaker is down right now. Luckily, we went on this ride not too long ago, so what we can do is put in the ride footage from that day in now.
Thank you for riding Icebreaker, and enjoy the rest of your day here at SeaWorld.
Now, the good news is that Manta is actually back up and running. So we're gonna head back to the front of the park to ride Manta, the first ride we were supposed to go on, but was closed and now it's open. Let's go ahead and try it out. Ooh, check it out. It looks as though they are starting to put some of the decorations for Electric Ocean, which will be starting May 27th, and it runs for most of the summer. We are huge fans of Electric Ocean. We're glad it's back. We will be there. So, quick status check on the construction site over near the park entrance, where a new coaster is going to be built. Rumor has it it's a surf coaster, which has never been built before, so it'd be something completely new. We'll have to keep a close eye on this spot and see if anything develops anytime soon. Right now, it's just a bunch of dirt. That's about it. So here's what we're about to go on Manta, which has a giant, what looks like I guess a pretzel loop. So it looks like a giant pretzel. Oh, that looks fun. So cool. Very cool. I can't wait. Let's get on this. Let's get on this attraction already. I'm excited. So here is the harness for Manta. You'll see it's got like a safety collar type thing, and then it actually wraps around your ankles as well. It's a flying experience. So my thoughts on Manta, it's still my favorite roller coaster in Orlando. Velocicoaster is probably the most intense and most thrilling, but this is a fun coaster. If you ever like the sensation of flying, if you've ever wondered what the sensation of flying is like, this is a great substitute for that in a much safer way. It's also a B&M flying coaster. It's the only flying coaster here in Orlando, so it's unique. I think it's the only one in Florida, actually. So definitely a cool ride. Glad that that's how we rounded out our roller coaster fill day here at SeaWorld. And one of the things I love most about Manta is how gorgeous the landscaping that the ride goes through is. So many tropical plants, water elements. Definitely the prettiest of the 4 coasters at SeaWorld. So that's going to do it for us here today at SeaWorld Orlando, where we got to ride 3. We did 3. I showed you 4, but we did 3 roller coasters here at SeaWorld Orlando, the new coaster capital of Orlando. We did Kraken, which was the floorless roller coaster. We did Mako, which was the tallest hypercoaster in Orlando. And then we did Manta, which happens to be the only flying coaster in Florida. And then we spliced in some video footage of us going on icebreaker, which just recently opened. Unfortunately, it wasn't open today. Otherwise, we would have gone on that as well. So if you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, be sure to tap that subscribe button and tap the notification bell to become a super subscriber. And until next time, see you real soon.